Welcome back to Purgatory 2. Thank you all so much for the support recently, guys. It's been thoroughly lovely to see all of you coming on board and watching these videos, because I'm thoroughly enjoying this game and I'm glad you are as well. We have our inventory. We have not found a purpose for this gold key yet. Metal pipe, obviously used at the beginning of the game. Demonic axe, Enri can only use that. Cleaver, Enri can only use that. Ribbon, Enri has that. Spider layer map, we had that earlier. Mysterious stones, so there's 10 of them we need to collect. But those are not important right now. This is one here. Professed love for Enri. What Ebel doesn't realise is that Enri is surprisingly okay with him asking her out on a date. We thought as much. We thought as much in the previous episode when things turned out to be rather good for our characters. And also her smile right there as well. Okay, so we've got this scenario where we've got hostages here. Hello. You look familiar, huh? There's people here? Could it be that they were captured and put away in here? This guy. Isn't he trying to say something to us? I can't hear him. The high pressure glass and the walls around here are probably all soundproof. Hey, Ebel, we have to help him out. Is there anything we can do? I'm going to take a look around. Hold on, Emma. Oh, did you figure something out? Is that... we don't need to help out this guy. Huh? What are you saying about? Enri, Emma, did any of you read the Royal Capital newspaper daily? Not particularly, no. Well, you see this guy here in front of us. Have you heard about a series of murders that happened in the city about 2 years ago? This man is the person behind them. No way! You're saying this guy is a convicted criminal? Not only that. This guy too? This guy here? Yeah, he's no different from the last guy. He's a criminal too. What was it that he did again? That's right. The paper said he was caught smuggling large amounts of narcotic drugs into the country. Enri, you're a kind of generous person. But no, we can't. We don't know what these criminals are capable of and what they might do. They could pose a threat to us. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologise. How is Ebel able to have a normal conversation with Enri, who could barely say anything at all? Because some of us have an understanding of others that doesn't require words from the other person. But also, Emma, we're not animals like you. And moving forward, there's this guy. This guy here is just as I thought. Another criminal? Yep. I'm pretty sure this guy was sentenced to death. If that's the case, that's why he hasn't been executed yet. Ebel, that's enough. We get the point already. I don't want to hear any more. It's scaring me. Alright. What I don't understand is why there are so many criminals here. Is there anyone who's just an innocent bystander like us? From what I recall of what Oliver told me, they were collecting and gathering criminals here. I think it's a safe bet that anyone else we meet in this place is probably not a friendly civilian. It'd be best to assume they're either some kind of monster or a convicted criminal. But isn't that going a bit too far? For survival's sakes, don't you think that's a genius idea? You know, to suspect everyone? It's almost like a certain virus going around and suspecting that you and everyone else might have it, so therefore you treat everyone the same. When our lives are constantly on the line, I don't see what other options we have. You're right. I think I see your point, Ebel. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, that straight-laced way of thinking's how we know you're nothing like these guys here. If you were, your thoughts would have been much more crooked. What? Yeah, my bad. Got carried away a bit there. Ebel, you're such a freaking idiot, you know that? Really now, who's the idiot here that wants to free all of them? Yeah, that's right, it was you. Let's go down this way then. But before that, there will be other premises of this place, you know, up here. I don't really want to tread through this blood, okay, but there are the other places around here which we decided to ignore just in case if they were bad. This is behind the jail cells, if I'm not mistaken, and that is a lot of blood right there. Do you see the red screen right there? That is just filled with blood. Nothing else, just blood. I don't want to look at those. Subject 001. Jurisdiction area. Well, it's a good thing they're held captive then, if that is the case. Well then, it's not a good idea to return back here, is it? No way, not happening. Go in reverse, go in reverse. Yeah, just do a sharp U-turn 90 degrees and get the hell out of there. No wait, it's 180. This is the only way forward then, it would seem. What does it say on here? This machine seems to be working, but I haven't got a clue on how to use it. I also don't see anything displayed on the screen, so I guess it's safe to ignore it. Are you sure about that? But what about pressing this? Ah, that activates that door. Lovely, dovely. Goody, goody, good gumdrops. And there are no gumdrops in here. Only blood. Here we go. Oh, there's another bar right there. And the last time we saw a laser bar, that demon was after us. So, what would happen if we go through it? I see. Oh dear, it's a trap. Why do I have a feeling as if someone is trying to lead us down this path? Well, whatever the case is, we're fine, aren't we? Right? Right? We're gonna be okay. Oh, this is like the same scenario as another time. We're okay. We're not gonna die, are we? Not some crazed mutated monster with 8 legs. And why is there so many buttons along here? It's almost like that time in the car park, I think. Yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a predicament here. Like, nothing is active. Are we sure we can progress through this place? Are we just trapped in some perpetual cycle? Maybe one of these work? What? Okay, that was funny. That button placement over there, and the threshold of the shutters beneath my feet. I don't know what this means, but I think I'll stand right here, just in case. Come on, I don't like this either. I just want to get home soon. In any case, something at least should happen when I press this button. Why me? Look, okay, I know what you're concerned with, but this... I thought so. Yep, we are so screwed. And that is deactivated. Nice. Hey, are you two of you okay over there? Oh, Ebel, what do I do now? This button suddenly stopped responding. Emma, please settle down. First, I need you to try and looking around for anything. While you go do that, I'll check around here. Something emerges. Oh my, it is a... Well, aren't you a pleasant person now? Surely nothing will happen if we approach you, right? Right? No, for Pete's sake, you ought to be kidding me. Why now of all times? Especially when I'm all by myself. God damn it. Ebel, what's wrong? Ebel, what should we do? What should we do? Ebel's going to be... He's going to be... Hold on. Why was there a automatic save prompt beforehand? Could we have done something while we were there? That is really interesting, so I'm just going to save in a different save slot then. Okay, so we need to press these buttons in a certain order. Escape from subject 001. But what? Oh, for goodness sakes, that was misleading. Oh, here we go. There's one. That was really misleading sound. I literally thought that that subject was trying to break through that gate. And who is it must be Enri that's making that noise. Oh my gosh, I'm so screwed here. Oh my goodness sakes. Like, literally, you had to do that. Put me in a literal dead end right there. Oh, whoa. There's no escape for Emma and Enri here. Oh no, yep. Game over. It's not even a bad end. It's just literally game over. Let's try that again. Oh, what the... That is unfair. That is unfair game mechanics. Not only can he sprint faster than us, but he's able to traverse through blood. That should not be a thing. It'd be a good idea to keep this guy in your sights. And even though he can sprint, his sprints are sounded off by his laughing cues. So when he's laughing, he's about to sprint forward. So that could be a literal thing that needs to happen. Like, you don't want to go too far away from him, otherwise he's just going to corner you somewheres. But it's kind of like Slender Man. The more buttons you press, the more aggressive he's going to become. Last one. And that's open. And what's he gonna do? Oh. Wheeze. And is that the best you can do? You stupid monster. And surprise! Okay, so you couldn't kill it, but you can stun him. Am I ever glad to see you, Enri? You seriously saved my hide there. Oh, Ebel, are you okay? You're not injured? Yeah, multiple timelines, about 5 other timelines. I'm completely beheaded and all that. I'm okay. I mean, aside from the fact that I just ran more than I ever have in my entire life. Pretty sure I'm ready for the track and field team. Gosh, you're such an idiot. Do you even hear what you say sometimes? Shut up. Leave me alone. Give me some encouragement, okay? I guess we can move forward now. If we stand around here a moment longer, we'll end up having another monster coming after us. And that's not what we want, right? It's a good thing that he stood behind so that happened. You know what I mean by that? As in, like, the gates closing. Ah, it's an elevator. Lovely. You're tugging at me? What's wrong, Enri? Are you asking me if it's alright for you to deactivate your demon mode? Yeah, I totally get you, but we really need you to be in this form for just a little while longer. I hope you understand. Please forgive me. Oh no. Disapproval of this. Ebel, is it just me? Or did this elevator take us even further down? I want to escape from this reality. Okay, let's be serious here. What should we do? I don't like that we're going deeper and deeper into this place. Should we turn back? That's even worse! Well, I hear you, but there's no going back anyway. Sometimes the only way going back is to go forward. Well, that shocked me. Closing like that all of a sudden. The same thing happened with that other elevator door too. It's like these machines have a mind of their own. Maybe that blank Oliver is operating these things remotely. If it turns out he's behind us, I swear to God he's going to get a good taste of his metal pipe of mine. Take that how you will, folks. This place again? Everywhere you look, it's just blood and even more blood. Please don't make me go through this anymore. Well, I'm not the one controlling you. Wink, wink. Okay, this is a tightrope here. Oh, a dead end. Oh my gosh, look at all this place. Like, look at all that blood. Like, where's it even coming from? Follow the big blue arrows to... Oh, another alert. Great. That's just what we need, right? More alerts? More things for Oliver to compromise us with? Oh, those shutters are going to shut. Yep, knew it. We shouldn't be surprised at this point, but you know what? That's all good. Well, aren't you the curious one? Hey, Ebel. Yeah? Did you hear something? Like a moment ago? No, I didn't hear anything. What did it sound like? It's definitely something I've heard before. It was like a loud roar. So you recognise the sound that it was roaring. You know, this isn't time for jokes. I think for once Emma is not joking. What about you, Enri? Did you hear anything? So this is no joke, huh? Then there's only one thing that comes to mind when I think of a loud roar. Yeah, that big red spider. It has to be that humongous monster from earlier. The one that Oliver calls Demon 033. Hey, Enri, do you think you can handle that thing? Nah, thought as much. So even Enri's demon form can't take on a monster like that. It only just so happened that Enri had the element of surprise, but if the monster knows that Enri is there, then it won't be surprised by her. But there's going to be a game over for all of us once we run into it. Emma, Enri, we'll need to get out of this area as quickly as we can. That's a given. Yeah, let's get moving already. I'm really scared. We know you're scared, Emma. Just look at you. I felt the exact same way. I'm scared as hell right now. Like, really freaking scared. I hate all of this. Someone please save us. Well, that seems to be the case. And there's a big old maze. Amazing. We need to get out of here fast. Ebel? Okay, I feel a lot calmer already. Enri, Emma, change your plans. Huh? But first, we need to hide. Hide? Are we going to be okay? It's a bit of a gamble, but it's much better than the three of us running around and exhausting ourselves. Come on, we don't have much time left. We need to hide. Okay. We're trapped. Hey, will we be safe in here? Shh. We deactivate demon mode. It might be because it will be able to sense Enri's presence. It's not coming this way? Maybe I was a bit too cautious. I had Enri deactivate a demon form just to be sure, thinking there might be some sort of synapse between these demons. But Enri remains unscared. It's not going to come this way, is it? Please go away, but go anywhere but here. I don't think it's tapping on the door, it's just moving about violently. Is it still out there? Enri, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Shakes head. That's good. Thank God it finally left. Whew. This is bad for my heart. Anyway, I guess that means the crisis has been averted. For now. We should rest here for a while. Ever since I came to this place, I've been doing nothing but running, falling, and being chased by monsters left and right. I'm quite fed up with it, to be honest. I couldn't agree more. I need a rest myself. On that note, now that we have an opportunity to talk safely, I have a few questions I'd like to ask. Plus, we definitely need to plan out what our next actions are. I just hope I've got all the mysterious stones so far, otherwise this is going to be a bad end. Or at least not the true end. Therefore, I'd like to hold an impromped meeting? What do you guys think? Sure, I guess. Great. Now then, what should we talk about? Okay, so we can talk about these, and then once we're done with that, we can finish this meeting. But does the order of talking these things in determine the outcome? Like, if we prioritize a character first, would we then plus or minus points regarding which character? Ask Emma about what happened a year ago. Emma, could I ask you something? About what? It's about a rumour from 1 year ago. What's wrong? I could tell by the look on your face that you don't want to talk about it. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, shut up and quit picking on me. Can you at least tell me a tiny bit about it? Besides, I've gotten caught up in all of this too, you know, so you can't pretend I don't have a right to know. Yeah, you've got a point there. You see, what happened 1 year ago was that there was a rumour going around the school. It was about a giant monster who wears a mask and lives inside of a suspicious building that we call Purgatory. Hey, that's the name of the game! Hey Emma, you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm okay. But back then it was just one. So what happened there was that I ran away. You ran away? Like, from that masked giant monster? Yeah. So from what I gathered, the four of you, Emery, Enri, Lucas and Oliver, entered the building mentioned in the rumour, but only you and Enri managed to escape somehow. Enri didn't escape. Sis, I get the feeling that Enri is hiding something. Well, the truth of the matter is that I ran away on my own. I left everyone else behind. I see. And that's why, when I saw Enri, I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You weren't sorry back then when you initially decided to shove her and push her forward to be the scout of this scenario. But you're only sorry now because Enri has his demonic form. I still don't feel sorry for Emma slightly. You're nodding. Emma, I want to let you know that Enri doesn't hold it against you and also forgives you. Eh? You honestly forgive me? But think of all the terrible things I've done to you. Even so, she still forgives you. You can really forgive someone like me? No! Don't you dare forgive her for what she's done. I'm pretty sure there could have been a different outcome here. Like, if we picked one of the other options, there could have been a state of tension, or a state of Enri is going to dismember you. Enri is such a nice person. On that topic, though, what did you do to Enri? Well, I kind of sent her to explore the Purgatory building all by herself. Hey Enri, go ahead and smack her. I give you my blessing. That's an awful thing to say, Ebel. I don't care. I wonder, does that mean that all 4 of you survived in the end? Nah, one of them was severely decapitated. So, someone didn't make it. Yeah, it was Lucas. He was killed right before my very eyes. I understand. I think I can surmise the events that has happened thus far. So you had Enri enter the building on her own while the 3 of you were waiting outside. That was when the masked giant monster confronted. During that struggle, Lucas got himself killed and you ran off by yourself. Does that sound about right? Yeah, more or less. Then that explains why Oliver is one of the survivors. He was a mastermind behind it all, so there's no way he'd be killed. And that's why Enri... I'm sorry you had to go through that all alone. What is surprising to me is that Oliver is somehow behind like this, because wasn't he the one who initially seeded the plans of going here in the first place? Like, hey, friends, I've got this crazy grand idea. There's a rumor around school that there's a giant monster living in a building that we call Purgatory, and therefore we should investigate it. And we're going to bring along somebody who doesn't speak, so therefore, to us, they are a naive person who'll just go along with whatever we're saying. And Emma. Yeah? What happened next? I was so frightened, so I didn't do much of anything. After I gained my composure, I went out and begged the Knights of the Royal Capital to do something about it, but nothing came of it. So not even your royal prestigious title allows you to grant access to whatever you want from the Knights. Well done, Knights, for not obeying this incompetent fool. But aren't you a member of the Great House White? So even with your family stature, the Knights didn't do anything? Yeah, they did nothing. My father as well. He told me to just forget it ever happened. I don't know what was what anymore. So I took an entire month off of school. And I spent the whole month forgetting about everything that transpired there. It doesn't seem like that month was well used up, considering that we're still in the same situation as you did that month ago. A year ago, I mean. So even the highborns of the kingdom are in on this. Yep, this country is doomed. In capital D-O-O-M-E-D. Bold. Well, I'm pretty much expecting this to happen. You know, Emma, I wasn't aware you were carrying such a huge burden. Don't start complimenting her now. The moment you open your floodgates, she's going to exploit you for everything that you have, just like she did with all of her other victims. That's only because I don't want to be constantly reminded of it. Yeah, I can see why. That being said, that pretty much solves the disappearance of the 3 students of 10 Judges Academy. So, what should I talk about next? Oh yeah, let's just ask the same thing again. Hey, Emma, would you like to repeat that story just so that we're clarified with it? No, ask Enri about her demon form. Anyway, I'm sorry, but could you tell me a little bit about yourself? I want to know how you became a demon. Ugh, that doesn't look grand. An axe? And then you took an elevator up to the surface. Oh, no way. Well, you know, you really only had one option, so what else could you have done? I wouldn't worry too much about it if I were you. I would have done the exact same thing if I were in your shoes. Do you really understand all that? What did she say? Long story short, Enri is a... Yep, that's what people in my comments were saying as well. Enri is a badass. It's okay if you didn't understand any of that. Actually, it'd be better if you didn't. Whatever you say. Discuss the next course of action. So here's something important we have to discuss. What do you guys think our next course of action should be? Hello? Something? Anything? We're supposed to be pitching ideas here to Enri. There's no need for you to be silent on this. Sure, you must have something you want to bring up. I wonder if there is an order we need to discuss these things in, like... Okay, so we've discussed the next course of action. Okay, we're going to discuss about what happened with Emma a year ago. And we're going to discuss about Enri, about her demon form. And then he would suddenly click of an idea as to what might be going down if we decided to discuss about the course of action first, then we discussed about these topics, and then intervene with that one again? That'd be a bit of a stretch out, so let's finish this meeting. Honestly, how are we going to manage to escape from this place? One way to look at this would be that if you can't push, you pull. And if you can't climb back up, then try falling down. But how much further down? Hold up a minute, Ebel. What are you suggesting? I mean, it's the only thing we can do in this situation. We haven't found any kind of elevator that will take us back up to the ground level. And there's no fire escapes or emergency exits to be found either. Between all of the spiders and monsters running about, we're eventually going to get cornered and find ourselves with our backs against the wall. I don't know about you, but it seems our current situation is worsening by the minute, by the second. So when I put that into perspective, why not keep falling down until we hit rock bottom? There might be an elevator located at the lowest point of this building that can take us back above ground. But Ebel, I can't stand going down any further. Well, okay, Emma. What about you suggest something smart, since you're so smart with everything? I'm sick of this and I'm scared. I just want to go home. Yeah, we all want to go home, but we're all stuck in this situation, so we're going to have to team up to be able to get through this, Emma. It's not just one person or the other person thinking about what we need to do. You need to contribute as well, you know. Hey, just hypothetically, let's say we had a guy with us who was a complete and utter genius. And if this genius were to take a look at our situation, what do you think they'd say? Wouldn't this genius wonder how we'd reach our goal of getting above ground from here? They would say that we're looking at this the wrong way and we should try to view things differently. We should be looking at it from reverse. We first have to reach the bottom of this purgatory and go from there. To be honest, even I don't know why this genius would want to do this. However, something has to be down there, so I have no choice but to believe in them. Who is them? And I, for one, am going to place my trust in this genius. So what do you guys think about this genius plan? How dumb can you be, Ebel? You need to hear yourself talk. Shut up. While the genius in question may be fictional, there's still a way a genius's brain works. Or at least I think so. Oh, please, don't give me that look. So you come along with me, Enri? Yep. And what about you, Emma? Okay, I know how this thing works. If any of us decides to act alone, it's going to trigger some kind of death flag, huh? What do you think this is, a game? This sort of thing happens in novels all the time. So it's not like I have a choice of this matter, especially when I'm faced with only one option. Yeah, it does happen pretty often. Come to think of it, so way to go, Emma. Really? Ebel? Yeah? Could you not phrase it like that again for me, please? Yeah, it's not that hard to touch a nerve of Emma's. Anyway, everyone here is beginning with the letter E. That's got to mean something, right? Well, pushing that aside, I take it that you're coming along, Emma. Yeah, count me in. Alright then. Let's be careful of any monsters and make our way toward the bottom of Purgatory. Let's hope that there's something there awaiting us. And it's roaring again? Where on earth could there be? Damn it, that monster is still around. Then we shouldn't tread. What's the matter? Are you asking if it's okay for you to activate your demon mode now? No, not yet. There must be some reason why D033 was able to track us down to this exact floor and pinpoint our whereabouts. It might be because it's able to sense the presence of other demons like it. Yeah, it has a synapse link of sorts. Or one possibility, well, one of the many possibilities I can think of at the top of my head, is that D033 is being controlled by that blank Oliver. He's probably guiding it to our location. There's also a chance that D033 is not the only threat on this floor either, just like Subject 001. If anything, we'll need to do things on a case-by-case basis and tread carefully. Ebel, you've really thought this all through, haven't you? Well, it's not like you're doing any thinking, Emma. It's only natural when all our lives are at stake here. Yeah, no arguing that. Therefore, Enri, I need you to activate demon mode only in absolute dire emergencies. Any other time, you need to be resourceful. Are you with me on this? Nods. Great. Now let's hurry on. Oh yeah, we're out of this predicament for now. What's through this door? Another one. Oh, there's several arrows though. No, they're not arrows, they're just the things on top of it. Look, if you look at this from an angle, you can see that these little black things that are holding the pipes above the ground look like arrows. Am I the only one who thinks that? Something here. Mysterious stone! Hell yeah, it was a good idea that we came this way after all. And there's blood over there. Oh no, this way. And we got ourselves a red thing. Piece of paper. Some sort of paper. Ah, ha, ha, ha. We're meant to be doing something with this, aren't we now? And the golden key is finally symbolized, so we need to place the golden key on something. That green arrow might be a red herring for now, so let's go in... Oh, it won't open. There's no keyhole either. Well, we do have this golden key. It's a golden key. It bears no marking on it. No, this door will not open. Why would it not open? It's just going to be like the other rooms. According to that piece of paper we found earlier, this room is marked with the number 1. Now, what do we... Oh, gosh. Enjoying yourself so far, Ebel? I know that voice. Oliver! Would all of you please take a look at that monitor here? Great. Oh, there's a timer on it, for goodness sakes. That blank voyeurism is in pretty bad taste, you know. Please don't hold it against me, Ebel. For you see, this building has security cameras installed everywhere. Whether you like it or not, I know every move you guys are making. Therefore, I will always be 2 steps ahead of you. Well, that sucks. So the reason why that monster knows to happen our location is all because of your doing. What monster? Ah, yes, you mean DO33. I'm sorry to say that I've no hand in helping it. Like you expect me to believe that. Well, you definitely have a point there. Moving on, I must say that you are truly something else, Ebel. Why did you say that? The way you were able to rescue Emma in one piece from the spiders, and how you managed to escape from the clutches of S001 as it chased you down. You're certainly entertaining to watch. Is that how you view us? Entertaining? You're treating this like a spectacle sport. You are the infamy of depravity. Hey Oliver, please don't have to do this anymore. We're friends, aren't we? Why don't you help us? I beg you, stop with this, please? Oh yes, Ebel. Allow me to give you a tip regarding that piece of paper in your possession. Oliver's pretending that Emma doesn't exist. Hello, Oliver? Why are you ignoring me? Listen to me. All I'm asking for you is to... That girl never changes. Just as shrill as always. You know what, Oliver? I'm with you on that one. I have no interest in people I deem unworthy. But there is a scrap of hope in her. Hope? I'm very much looking forward to witnessing whatever agonizing death you'll happen into, while hearing you draw your last gasps of breath all the while. Nothing too demanding. But how could you? Emma, don't pay this sicko any mind. Treat him as if he's no different from the monsters here. Yeah. Now, where was I? You said something about giving me a hint about this piece of paper. Tell me what you can. Ah, that's right. Consider this as a reward for getting this far. There are 16 squares indicated on the piece of paper. Yeah, we've got that. They correspond to the rooms in this area, and the numbers written on it. That means you have to go to these rooms in order. Okay, I get that. What's the gist with the room that's locked? But there is one last important thing to tell you. In those rooms marked by a number, one person must stay behind, otherwise the lock will not be released. Also, this goes without saying, but if a person decides to leave their room, the destination will still be locked. It's a quick rundown, but do you understand my explanation? What you're saying is that one of us needs to stay behind in the rooms marked by a number. Once the 2 of us are each inside those number-marked rooms, the 3rd person can go inside the room marked as a key on this piece of paper. Yes, you understand well. By the way, you still have the gold key in your possession. You mean this thing? Excellent. Don't lose it. Hey Oliver, I want to know one other thing. You made some sort of comment a while ago about your intentions. Ebel, you should know what my intentions are already. Our purpose in the belly is to create demons. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It was something along the lines of, so why don't we relax and enjoy each other's company until that time comes? What do you mean by until the time comes? I never tire of talking to you. Alright, I'll tell you. When the time has come, we all will be able to go up above ground. Why would he say that? So, when it's time, you'll help us get back? Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what he means. There's no way this guy would do that for us. Ebel, I'll only say this to you. Not a single word that comes out of my mouth has been a lie. That is the truth. Yeah, that's what you want us to believe. I have no idea what you're implying. Wait, go up above ground? We? All of us? I think he is saying that we're all going to die, because that's another way of going all above ground, is to depart from the living and go to the lands of the dead. No, it can't be. So that's what you mean, Oliver. Now then, Ebel, did that answer your question? Ebel, what does it all mean? That we're all going to die. In short, not only will we be going back above ground, but at the same time, this entire place will also be going to the surface. Okay. Precisely. Therefore, when that time has come, a huge tower will suddenly be erected in the middle of this country. Wait just a minute. What do you mean? What exactly does that mean? At this time, we will call it the emergence of Purgatory. Then what about all the monsters that dwell in this building, Oliver? Good question. There is already a countless number of spiders in the middle level of this tower. But you already knew this, didn't you? And there is also S001 and D033 and many other D-type creatures that dwell here. And finally, at the lowest level lies a demon of my own personal creation. I'll call it D029. You have to be kidding me. So there's even more demons out there? Let me tell you this. D029 is a demon comprised of huge masses of flesh. Inside, endless swarms of creatures are conceived. If I were to put a number to it, I would say that around 33,000 to 34,000 creatures have already been created. D029 has played a pivotal role in the emergence of Purgatory. Well, thank you for saying that, because now we know of where we need to go in order to prevent the erection of this tower. We're still working out their IQ and aptitude, but this experiment will give us all the data we need to collect. Detail's not too far off. Whoops, I guess the conversation gotten rather long-winded. Ebel, I shall see you next at the lowest floor. I'll be waiting. A string of bad luck, misfortunes never come singly. Bad things come in three. When it rains, it pours. What item would best express our situation? Don't we all pretty much mean the same thing? You're unexpectedly calm about this, Emma. It's not like getting upset is going to solve anything. You're certainly not wrong. What's wrong, Enri? You're asking me what we can do. I don't think there's anything we can do. At this point, the only option left is to survive until the time inevitably comes. However, once this building rises to ground level, it's a game over. Then that monster in the lowest level, the one Oliver calls D029, will be the one to take control of the surface. Everyone will perish. Can't we at least send a message out to our families to tell them to escape? But it might already be too late. By this time, my mom, dad and big brother are all probably all worried sick about me. What's that, Enri? I already told you. I don't think there's anything we can do. But Enri is thinking of something? And how are you going to do that? Seriously? She's planning on decapitating D029. Well, what do we have to lose? What did she say? She's going to kill D029. She's going to stop this building from rising to the surface. And while she's at it, she's going to do something about D029. Eh? Well, if Enri says she's going, but I'm going with her. If the only option left to us is to struggle against the odds, then we're going to struggle against the odds with all our might. What about you, Emma? I can tell you what I'm not going to do, which is to go off and try to handle things on my own. Then it's an unanimous vote. Alright, let's push on ahead. First things first, one of us is going to have to stay behind in this room. Let me think this through. We know who's going to stop and be in this room. So who should stay behind in this room? Emma should stay behind in this room. No, think more about it actually. Let us save first and then we'll have a think this through. If that even makes any sense. Have a think through this. Emma should stay behind. Emma, I need you to stay behind. I absolutely will not! Of course you say that. You can't make me, you can't make me, you can't make me, you can't make me. Yeah. We're here already. We're here already. Then who else? Thinking? Enri. I'm sorry to ask this, Enri. But if you please. Okay. She's happy to do that. Thanks a bunch. We'll return as soon as we're able, so please wait here. I think this is definitely a plan to divide the group. There's nothing to really say about it. This is all about to get really messy incredibly fast. Not that room, then it's this room. Okay, Emma, I need you to wait here. I'll return as soon as I can. Something wrong? No, it's just that having to stay behind a place like this. Do you want me to swap places with you? No, it's okay. Do your best out there. I'll try. Oh, and Ebel. Yeah? Come back soon, okay? I need you to do that for me. Yeah, for you. Not for us. For you. Yeah, I'll come back as quickly as I can. You absolutely, positively must come back to me first. Got it. Are you sure about that? I need you to swear that you'll see to me first and not go to Enri. I said I got it already. Please, you need to relax. Did you really? Then, no! Okay. I'll give you my word. Now then, this should mean that the room marked with the key should be unlocked. I should get going to check it out. I know where I'm going first. Okay, so there's a ladder here. Okay, let's just get this off. I guess I should place this golden key into the slot here. It'd be nice if this would open a door somewhere that could lead us out of this place. Well, that's good. It's blue. That's it. That was over quicker than I thought. Alright, time for me to head back. I don't think it's going to be that easy. When is it ever going to be easy? I hate having to wait here all alone. Ebel, please hurry and come back. And something gets scurrying on the door. Are you back already? No, he's not back already. Very faster than I expect. No! Don't go to that door! Yeah, I'm coming. Jeez, you could have just come in, you know. No! Don't open the door. No, that's definitely not Ebel out there. I shouldn't open the door. What should I do? What should I do? Please save me, Ebel. I mean, why'd I even select that choice, for goodness sakes? Well then. That sounded like it came from where Emma's waiting at. Well then, isn't that just great? Why is there blood on the floor? Emma, you alright? Ebel! Ebel, behind you! Well then. Isn't that just great? Oh, no. Wait and see. Not laugh. What do you think that's going to do? Oh dear. Okay, that's interesting. There's an order to this. Call out to Ebel. Really? You think that's going to be wise? Call out to Ebel. Ebel! Wait and see. Call out to Ebel doesn't do anything. Obviously opening the door is a death sentence. I definitely think we need to go see Enri first. That's just what I'm thinking right now. Nope, we're not going down there first. We need to go see Enri first. Hello? Enri, this is bad. Quickly, come with me. Naughty nods. Hell yeah, we're gonna save them. We're gonna be the heroes of this premises. And all that jazz. Not here. Okay. Well, Emma, you're alright. Oh, Ebel! Looks like you're not hurt. Let's get out of here. Okay. Ebel? What's wrong? Are you hurt somewhere? No, it isn't that. Yeah, you think we broke our promise, didn't we? Well, guess what? I never vowed to a promise in the first place. Except because I went and got Enri first. I want to say that I'm sorry. That's not how this is going to go down, Emma. So don't think that anyways. Okay, folks, we're going to leave things off here for the moment. Am I missing anything? We have gotten so far 5 mysterious stones. Is there any room in which we have missed out on? Like, let's say, the red spider chase scene when we was getting away from it the second time. Like, when Enri originally came down. Is there anything that we're missing from this scenario? I think there might be. But I don't have a clue. Like, there was nothing sparkling, so I guess there isn't. But I'm sure time will tell with that as other walkthroughs are made of this game. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next time of Purgatory 2. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.